right. I think we're back. Are we back? Why is my mic not working?
We're
If
back.
you don't use it for a while, you gotta turn it back.
That's all right. We got this.
I got it. Okay.
Oh, no, never
Yep.
mind.
Sorry about that. I've never used the handheld mic myself before. So, but yeah. Okay. So that was Vicious Love by Newfound Glory. I'm gonna assume that was a Dalton pick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You've got to
See the big smile on his face?
Yeah, he's so happy.
He's cheesing. Yeah. So, no, and there is a video podcast of this to anybody listening, but apparently we're having some technical issues with the camera and buffering, so it's gonna be spacey overlaid. Worst case scenario, it will just
spacey.
like take a really like cool still
It'll be
image off of it
it'll just
and
be a
put
highlight
it on
reel.
there.
Yeah,
Fair enough. But I mean, I got to make sure at least if we do take a still image, it's one with the banana.
Yes.
Because we gotta
yeah.
the
This is it
shaker,
right
the
here.
banana
That's
shaker
the thumbnail right there.
is pretty
Just the banana.
freaking awesome. So all right, well you said you guys have been around for a while and you all been in other groups. Are there any like local bands that you like that you go out and follow and that you've seen past, present, anything? I mean, you don't have to.
As far as presently going out to St. Louis and following local bands, it's hard for us because we live in St. Peter, St. Charles, so it's like a 40-minute drive to get down to St. Louis, but we're also practicing 3-4 times a week and working, so we haven't really fit it in, but the bands that we've played with have been awesome. We've played with Forgetting January maybe 3.
We're playing with them tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing with them tonight. And they're really nice guys, and they're awesome too.
They're great. Have you played with Inner Outlines yet?
No.
They're awesome too.
So we're excited to see them, the other band that those guys are in. So
I would say for you and your style, the Weekend Routine is one you should definitely check out. And they're also
Yes.
St. Charles County kids.
yeah, I actually I watched their music video the other day, and I was like, okay,
Yeah, no,
I can dig it.
they're the ones that got me back into local music, actually, because I used to go to a lot of local shows back in the day, and the scene kind of dropped off, and I kind of jet out. And 8 years later, I stumbled across them at another show that I stumbled across on Facebook and went to just for fun, and that I liked them enough that I kept coming back.
See, that was the thing.
Beautiful thing.
In high school, we had a venue called The Pit,
Midwest Music
Yes.
Pit.
and we were there like every weekend. It's like, what are you doing tonight? I'm like, I don't know, going to The Pit. Who's playing? I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
We'll find out. It'll be fun. And then once that place closed, the scene completely died.
Well, the scene up there, it was
Yeah.
already dying. I mean, we
sure.
had a good handful of venues close right in the same amount of time. The High Point, the Creepy Crawl, Mississippi Nights, the Midwest Music Pit, they all just went, and those were all the really fun ones.
Yeah.
So, but it's coming back now.
Oh,
And-
I think so.
we've got like a renaissance going on, a resurgence.
A rebirth.
Yes.
Renaissance part.
So I'm happy because we came in like right at the right time.
well, when you were going to the Pit, what were the bands that you?
Banff.
I knew
Banff.
you were going to say
Banff.
Banff. I knew. Well, see, my ex-boyfriend went to Hell Central, and he
Yeah.
loved.
That's where I
Banff.
went.
Yeah,
I-
That's
They're a couple of
where.
guys.
He's a couple years older
I
than
didn't go
you,
there.
but yeah, like, so I knew that was going to be one of the bands you said. Like, how old were you when you started going to local shows?
Middle school.
Yeah, 13.
Middle school. Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember
15,
like,
14, yeah.
let me think. Our first summer, they were out from Illinois, but they were that real poppy punk sound, or Rushmore Academy, or Nothing Still,
I remember.
or Story of the Year.
No.
Wait, what's
it
that?
Never
was-
heard of them? You
No,
might have
never
heard of them a
heard of
couple
them.
times.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Whose story of the year? Are they
Right.
well known?
they might be. I think they were once, right?
One point.
Oh.
No,
Yeah, they still are.
it was definitely, we were definitely Team Banff all the way. But then a lot of the bands who also played with them were other bands that we went to school with. So it was like Wings of Tyranny.
Yes.
We played with
Yeah, I
them.
remember
Who else? Oh my God. We played with like so many bands back then. If you ever,
What were the bands that you were in?
we were in Good Luck Friday. It was Star 67 in middle school. And then we changed it to Good Luck Friday. We played like maybe 5 shows, but we practiced like every week. We didn't know anything about booking, really. It was like we didn't start booking shows until we had finished playing a show instead of like lining them up. So it was
I think back then, especially with the social media popping off, it's become a lot easier to book
Completely
your own band.
different.
Oh yeah.
Back then, a promoter was required. These days, it's not
and at
as
that
much.
time, I was trying to book shows, and we didn't have like anything recorded. We had videos, and then I got into audio recording because we didn't have any recordings, and I didn't even have a job at the time. I got my first job at Domino's when I was a junior, and that was towards the closing of the
That's
band.
not pop punk at all.
But,
yeah, I worked at the Cold Stone Creamery.
Yeah, yes.
The Cold
Nice.
Stone Creamery.
Nice, but I mean, I don't know. I think things have definitely changed. That's another thing too. Nowadays, you don't. Back then, when you wanted like a demo, even if it was really rough and horrible, just to send out, not really so much anymore. You want to wait and put out your best because that's your image, that's your brand. It's all marketing and stuff. So it's really different. But it's working, and you guys really are doing it the right way. I wish more bands would kind of take a clue from you. I guess,
really.
Maybe. I hate to say it, and I'm not saying anything against them, but you did everything right.
I really
so
did
far,
not want to
as I
go
can
through
tell.
the woes of having bad quality music out before people actually heard what we sounded like, because
It's a turn off.
I'd say the hardest part though is living up to the recording.
yeah,
That's the toughest part. 'Cause
But,
once you put that out there, you have that standalone image, and that's it. You
Well,
know, you have
just
to-
don't overproduce it.
but honestly,
Well, yeah.
we kill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do.
I mean, you get those voice
We're very
cracks every
modest.
now and then, but like you said, you're all still going through
Some people
puberty.
Going through
Yeah.
puberty.
has to be taken into account.
You said,
Why are you looking at me? What-
You said modest, and I was trying to not to be punny because I hear the word modest. Speaking of,
Man,
you want to go there, or do you want to wait?
where are we
on
going?
What were
You
trying
ready
to
for another song?
Oh, you want
Oh.
to play another song?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You
why
don't
not?
have to, but no, it's just, you get it right. You get what I'm saying with that. Never mind.
We gotta tune down.
They've
for it.
got